Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. It's your girl Shields.
And Michelle, hey.
We're back. It's Saturday and we're live and direct. How are you all? I heard the responses through the airways. Don't worry. Yeah.
I'm retired, Chills. We miss you. Where have you been?
I've been around town. I have. Welcome back, show. What's going on? Yeah, what's up? You sound a bit.
It's
I've
been a
got,
long
I've,
journey,
I've
Chills.
got, I've got 10 kids and counting.
I've got three kids and I'm definitely not counting. I told you this shop is shut 110%. But yeah, these journeys and this weather,
Oh yeah,
it's
the
doing my head
weather.
in.
Honestly,
Yeah.
the weather. I can't wait to leave it all behind. But
Oh,
I don't want to.
don't rub
I
it
don't
in.
want to. I don't want to let people know that I have a passport. But there you go.
You're doing the African thing. I'm traveling, but I'm not
I,
telling you when.
oh my gosh, honestly, the worst thing about it yeah, is work because there's so much work I've had to
I
do.
know.
I don't know if anybody's out there listening. Yeah, when you're going on holiday, sometimes you feel like,
It's
is
the
it
worst
even
time.
worth
Yeah.
going on holiday? I don't know. Maybe is it our industry or is because I know
I
when I
don't
was in
know.
retail, that wasn't my problem.
Exactly. When I'm gone, bro.
Well, when I was in retail, bro, yeah, when it's an hour to my shift to end, yeah, I've already left.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
checked out
I've
mentally.
already checked out. Yeah, so any customers trying to ask me for a size, I'm like, we don't have it.
Sorry. Don't even look. Don't
you,
even see
I don't
anything.
even look. Even if I've got Bear in the
No.
background in the stock room, yeah, we don't have it.
Uh,
Shout out to John Davison Group. Thanks for paying me
I was just
my
about to
early.
say, yeah, where was you? Was you at Jamie Sports? I was Jamie
JD,
Sports.
man. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, thanks for paying me, man. Uncle Santos, I appreciate. Even when I didn't want to do the work, you still pay me the money.
Yes, JD.
Yeah, no, mate, it was one of them ones. This week, a lot's happened over the past week. Shell, I'm really sorry. Dot Cotton.
Uh, you're not even trying to joke about this.
Nah, man,
I
that
was
hurt
really
me.
sad. It
That
was.
hurt me. I was just like, do you know when I opened it? Oh, sorry for all our listeners that are not in the
Oh, yeah.
UK. Yeah, June Brown
Yeah, June
was an
Brown.
actress that played Dot Cotton. She was in EastEnders, and if you've listened to this podcast before, you know Michelle loves EastEnders.
I
Yeah,
do.
but shout out to June Brown and
Yeah, she sadly passed away. She was
yeah,
95 years old.
because a good life.
A very, very good life. Like,
Well, it's a long life. I don't know if it was a good life, but it's a
it
long
was a good
life.
life. Like,
Are you
yeah.
her friend? Do you know?
I proper the sad person in me. I read her is it obituary, and
Mm.
yeah, so it talked about she like worked. She was alive for the Second World War.
Yeah, she
To be
worked
fair,
in
she
that.
actually did have a bit of a sad life. Her first husband committed suicide. Her second husband passed away. Like I think 2013, 2003.
Oh
So she had
wow.
lived like two husbands. Yeah, and then I found out she only lived like round the corner from me. She was living in Croydon.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You could have gone and had a fag with her, but you don't smoke, so
But I
that's
don't
fine.
smoke, Shilla. Don't start spreading
No,
false fake news.
no, but when I heard it, I thought I really, when you just think to yourself like you've grown up
Oh
watching
man,
her. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean?
national treasure.
She's grown up watching her. She was the first one to do that. She was in the first episode of EastEnders, and yeah, good,
30,
great.
30, over 30 years. Yeah.
5 years. We're back. Yeah, we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode. Obviously, we're back and it's a new season.
Mm.
We're doing our thing and we'll wait a little bit, but we've been settled. Yeah. I don't know how people found last week's one. What was last week's one about? Love or money? Yeah.
Love or money.
Guys, yeah. I told you in that podcast, yeah, love without money, that's funny. But we'll move. Yeah. We're moving on swiftly to this week. Show what you're saying to the people there.
So, for this week, we will be discussing how far is too far. Can a partner go to protect their significant other?
Well, the song goes, I'm
Oh,
gonna walk 1,000 miles.
no. Our black listeners won't know that song. I'll tell you that for
Uh,
free.
Urban listeners, yeah. But
Urban on
guys,
my
yeah,
back.
you've got to open your music place, guys,
Catalogue.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the English I was looking for, yeah. Go open your music catalog. You've got to know that song, yeah. And I think that should be part of the test of that test of the UK, yeah.
The nationality test.
Yeah, that nationality
If you
test.
want to
Yeah,
become a British,
it's just those songs have got to be in there. Yeah? You
the
can't just
Wonderwall, you have to sing the Wonderwall lyrics. If you don't know
some
the
songs.
lyrics,
Some songs have got to be in there. Yeah, like you can't just be saying that you're gonna be a United Kingdom citizen.
the
You know
shows
them
we've
songs
digressed.
again. Yeah. Thank you for bringing me back. Yeah. Don't make me slap you like Chris Rock got
Hey,
slapped.
hey, 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 hey.
No, but that's a good question, yeah. So guys, everybody's spoken about it. I'm never gonna go into it, yeah. You know what happened, yeah. My thing is this. Michelle, you've asked me before, yeah, about this is a bit like when does banter become abuse, yeah?
Mm-mm.
Because Michelle has a problem with my banter sometimes. Yeah.
Yes, I
And
do. I do.
but I feel like I feel like Will Smith was wrong. And I feel like he was wrong given the fact that he also is a comedian to a certain degree.
I don't think he is.
Yeah. Michelle, do you even know what comedy is?
I do know comedy because I know you're funny as hell, ain't you? There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I can't even come back with just a compliment.
Exactly, exactly. That's what I said. That's very clever, isn't it? Very
You did
clever.
well today. You did well.
I'm on
Yeah.
today.
Babe, you had one joke. Yeah.
I know, right? And look at me milking it.
we,
Let
we
me have
still
my
got
time.
we still got 25 minutes plus of this.
Let me have my time.
No, but okay. So let me show you. Take yourself back. Yeah. Obviously, the question is how far is too far for a partner to go when defending or protecting a partner, when defending or standing up. Yeah, for their
Mm,
partner. But the thing is, I think Will Smith went too far, given the fact that that was a joke. And I'm not
mm.
saying I'm funny. Yeah, but
I
from
rolled my eyes for everybody else. Yeah, sorry.
from one person for me that was a very light joke. Yeah, that was even like a cheap joke. Yeah, that was just like
No, but
that's
who are you to put weight on a joke? For you and potentially me, that might have been a light joke.
sometimes
Actually,
so,
for his missus, for Jada, it wasn't a light joke. Straight away, she was just like, oh,
yeah, but the man was
it
wrong
wasn't.
for laughing at the joke, and then now you
He
want to be
was.
acting with Superman.
Because it's weird the way that it's played out. Chris has said the joke. Will's laughed, yeah, but
He's
Jada said,
enjoyed. He's even
listen,
clapped.
he thought it was hilarious until he was like, oh crap, actually, this is actually really upsetting for her, and then he switched, yeah. So the delayed reaction is a bit of a something because it feels like he only really got angry because Jada got angry. If Jada had been cool with it, he probably would have been cool with it. But I think as well, if you know his story, there's history between them. Number one, Chris has
Made a joke
yeah,
before.
he's made jokes on Jada before, so he's already got history with Jada before. Number
Yeah,
one. Number
yeah,
two, I keep on telling everybody, even though he did, when he like after he hit him and he sat back down, he was like, listen, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, whatever,
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
I think what he was trying to say is he was probably anticipating some jokes, yeah, about their relationship, the whole entanglement, the whole um the
The
rapper that
whole
she was with, their whole
Tupac.
relationship, Tupac, their whole relationship. So he was anticipating jokes from anybody. And I think he was just trying to say, listen, stop clowning on me. Everybody, you said he's a comedian. He's not a comedian. Yes, he's got a
No,
funny persona,
yeah.
but he's not like
Can I
his
just
life
say
isn't a
something?
joke. But I think people,
You're saying his
yes,
life isn't a joke.
his
Yeah.
life isn't a
Maybe,
joke. That's his life.
maybe you should be married to him because
You marry him. I'm married.
I, I'll marry him, of course. Yeah, but can he come to church?
He might do.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, yeah. The fact that you said that, yeah, and I love Will Smith. Yeah, I love Will Smith. I,
Mm,
you know, I'm not sure how I feel about Willow's music at the moment because that's not
ah,
what I'm into. But
handsome man.
I used to love. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Yeah.
And I don't. I think it's because you were young. That's when you were young. Now
No,
you're old.
it was really cool. You remember she had that
It's
braid, that
really
long braid, and
cool.
yeah. Anyway, that was too good. Yeah. Anyway, somebody out there knows how I felt about that song, and we used to sit here and dance to it all the time. Yeah. Shout out to that homie. Yeah. But it was a video that we used to laugh at. It was the braids and then the trainer that was also braided. But anyway, I digress. So Will Smith, yeah, cool. My personal thing is, yeah, everybody's been laughing at Will
Mm-hmm.
simply because of what Jada has been putting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna get a little bit psychological with this. Hopefully, I'm on the right track. And guys, just bear with me while I try to land. Yeah. I feel like if you're in a relationship, yeah, and what Will Smith did to me, for me, in my eyes, yeah, was somebody who has issues, personal issues going on, yeah, insecurities within himself.
Mm.
Yeah, I had no problem with Will Smith, yeah, saying, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth." That's his
Mm-hmm.
right. That's his prerogative, yeah. But he has no right to walk up on stage, yeah, to slap another man. Yeah, some
Mm.
people are saying, "Oh, I can't black this black and black crime now in Hollywood." Yeah,
Oh,
or he's how can another black brother slap another black brother? Even if the guy he slapped was white, it would have still been wrong. Do you understand what I mean? Because for me, that action there, yeah, shows lack of control, self control. Yeah. Now, I would say if Will Smith had, I don't want to. I've got to be very careful how I represent this thing, yeah, or how I present this, yeah, because I don't want to speak out of term, yeah. Now, I would I would have wanted it to be, yes, I saw that Jada was upset, and according to Chris Rock, he didn't know her condition. The jury's still out on that, yeah,
mm.
and it stands that he's a comedian, and with comedy, a lot of things just go, yeah.
Mm.
We've all been to a comedy show where if you're sitting at the front, you might just get pulled on.
Obviously, you will do, and it's just
Yeah,
dumb to sit at the front.
those sit at the front, yeah. So now, obviously, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are big talk in Hollywood, yeah. Especially with everything Jada's been revealing on that red table,
Mm.
yeah. The jokes are gonna come, yeah. And that joke wasn't even. I don't think it was that bad, yeah. It would have been something that I could have laughed off, but again, I don't want to be insensitive because I'm not suffering of that same problem,
That's it. We
yeah.
can't put weight.
So
Yeah.
but I think Will Smith was wrong because he laughed at the joke, then he got up and went and slapped another man. Yeah, that was wrong. Yeah,
Do you know what's?
what stopped him from? I reckon she turned around and said to him, "This is why I entangled because you don't even stick up for me."
I
Then
think
he
yeah,
thought,
that look. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Then he thought, oh, I can't be mugged off again. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Then
Mm.
he went and done that, but that's insecurity. Yeah, there's something deeper if you're gonna go and hit somebody else. So when people are defending their partners, and you'll be surprised, yeah, because I think I'm not wrong on this. I'm gonna try and find the clip, yeah. I'm sure on one of them red table talks, yeah, Mrs. Jada Pinkett Smith said, yeah, she's never been in love since Tupac. Huh? And you think that man is not coming at home?
Nah, she's
Yeah.
mad.
I feel like sometimes, yeah, we can provoke our
Oh man,
partners.
hundred
Yeah,
percent.
yeah. What with how
Do you
we
know what it
deal with
is?
them at
She's
home.
even she. I don't want to call her toxic, but I think she is toxic. She
You don't
is
want to
the
call her
root,
toxic,
but
but
she's
you
toxic. She
ah
is toxic, man. Because even if I tell you what I read this week, yeah, and I
yeah
couldn't quickly find it before today, but what
yeah.
I read this week was that she has even come out and now said that she thinks he overreacted and that he did it too far and that he shouldn't have hit him.
Oh
But
my
he
goodness,
only hit him because of you.
I can't believe that
I'm
because
hope because of
Shell,
you. But
yeah,
she's toxic.
you're
She's
you're married,
trash.
yeah, you're married,
Well,
babes.
can I tell you something though? Me
Yeah,
and Dan actually have total. I don't want to say opposite views on this,
yeah.
and it's a bit funny because Dan, and I don't know if it's the English in him. I don't know, but straight away he was on to Liv's like Liv's. This is not a good example of, the way that people should deal with situations. And in my head, I'm thinking, listen, if someone's clowning me, I don't want you
Yeah.
there to just be smiling and nodding. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I tell you that for
Turning pink.
free. Yeah, turning pink. Like, bruv, like, come on. I'm not
No,
going. I'm not saying sucker punch them, but bruv,
no,
don't just
but
sit
I'm with
there.
Dan though. I'm with Dan because there was nothing wrong with Will Smith saying, "Yeah, keep my wife's name out of your mouth." Yeah,
But
there was.
this is so Dan said that. Oh, if he had, that what he should have done is gone up on the stage and taken the mouth. taken the mic and said to him, listen, don't clown me, basically said that. But I'm thinking, do you honestly think that, I think Chris would have said, look, I'll sit your monkey ass down or something. I don't know.
Nah,
Like,
if it was Dave Chappelle, Dave
it was
Chappelle would have.
Dave
Dave
Chappelle would have
Chappelle
punched
would
him
have
back.
would have snapped him back. Yeah.
They would have scrapped on stage.
He would have put a cigarette out on him.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and then grabbed the mic, and carried on doing jokes.
Yeah, he would have slapped
On
him that
Jada
hard.
and him,
And all of them, and the kids.
Yeah, exactly, But you see, the thing is, people. I want to go back to the point where you was making, in terms of like your views on Jada being toxic and what Jada. I haven't come across that reading yet, because what I was going to lead on to, like you're married, babes, and you know when an opportunity is knocking, for your husband, and he knows an opportunity is knocking for you. I'm sure there's been many times where there's been conflict in work or in different scenarios, and you want to go in hard, and it's like, chill. Relax, it's not the right time, And knowing that your husband has been working for this Oscar for all these years, that's the time for you to be like, babe, don't do that.
She didn't even try and stop him from like getting up or anything. She's toxic, man.
Listen, when people want to know what, and then now you want to say that you shouldn't have done that, you overreacted.
Mad.
Come on, So now this guy is no longer in the academy.
Yeah, he's had to resign.
He's had to resign out of the academy, and you're just there now. You're gonna do a red table talk.
110%.
Listen, just come and have conversations over coffee, and let's end it.
Exactly. Come to COC. Come over.
Just come to conversations over coffee and let's end this one. But that's what I think now. I always thought that as partners or people that are in relationships, because you know your partner's temper.
Yeah.
You know your friend's temper. Even when I've got into a situation on holiday, you're like, Shills, sit back. Or you're like, you know what,
this isn't Romford, babe.
Do you know what I mean? It's always a case of, because you know how far the person can go. And you know how that can impact their image, what they're working towards. And I keep people around me that if I'm about to blow, they know I'm about to blow. They're like, Shills, let's go.
It's okay.
Shills, it's cool, let's leave it. Let's walk away, because you're going to lose a lot more than
so they'll protect you. They will protect you in that aspect.
So what was she doing?
She's trash. I just don't like the way that she is now bringing him. I feel that she's bringing him down. When you talk about like men's mental health and what is she doing for him, that statement alone about how could you, when you've got a whole husband, when your whole husband is alive, he's alive, he's not dead, he's not left you, he's there.
Exactly.
And you're talking about a dead man.
But from the fact of maybe that was her first love, because if Tupac was my guy, I would also still maybe probably in love,
but it's not for you to open your big mouth and then be telling the world, Sheila, I'll tell you that for free.
If I don't, but if I don't respect my husband,
well then
it's gonna be easy. Do you understand? Because how can I sit on TV and and I just think in that moment of time that just showed a real reflection that took us right into of their marriage, of their life. So everything that we see on this red table talk, that I'm not her happiness, I'm not whatever, he's da-da-da-da, that's a lie. Because that right there showed me no one's perfect, none of us are, and I love Will Smith. I think Will Smith is like amazing, but I just thought to myself, you are not happy in whatever you are. I think once upon a time he said, it might have been a joke, I don't know. These days people get slapped for jokes, but he didn't get slapped that day. He said that it's more expensive, it's cheaper to keep her than to divorce her. And it's like, raw. So what are we doing here?
But then again, do you think, I don't know, obviously and I've said this about marriage as well, in terms of, so what do you think he should do? Do you think he should leave?
Well, look, what's good for the goose isn't always good for
the gander.
You don't. Yeah, exactly. So if I now say to him leave, and then she takes half, there's a problem. Because people put, and all this talk that I hear, like they don't put so much emphasis on wealth and money, whatever. Choose your happiness, but abuse dresses itself in different ways.
100%.
People, even this is a prime example, that you can be in something that you feel like it's good. When you're in something, you can't see the damage it's doing to you, but everybody else can see it. Yeah,
Well,
prime example that even women can be really good abusers.
oh yeah, definitely. I
Yeah,
honestly think he's a victim here, 100%. What people are saying is obviously we don't know what's going on, if he's been cheating for years. Some people even saying, oh, he might even be gay, and that she knows, and it's just, they just have a fake relationship.
people
But
say that about Jay-Z and Beyonce, but did you not see the anniversary video this week? Come on.
every episode will find a way. They must find their way by fire by force.
People said that Beyonce didn't carry them babies in her stomach. Yeah, did we not see the belly? So
Oh gosh.
anyway, Will, I'm with you. Yeah, I know you're all right there, man. But yeah,
Someone
go
said
on.
that they feel that they're going to divorce by the end of the year, which will be a really interesting
If
if
they
it does
do,
happen.
yeah, like I'm not being funny or anything. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't mad at it if they do because I just don't because all that entanglement stuff. Yeah, you don't do well. You can have an affair because these things happen. By the way, what do I know? Yeah, I'm not in Hollywood. Yeah, I'm not
Mm.
even in Bollywood. Nor am I in Nollywood. Yeah, I'm just here in Canning Town. So what do I know about what happens in the big rich
Mm.
world? Yeah, because I don't know what because that lifestyle is different from my lifestyle. Yeah, but what I do know is people have feelings and people have emotions. Yeah, what I do know is the things that our partners do have a great impact on our well-being.
Massively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The moment you're in a relationship where you don't feel you can express yourself, where you don't feel like you have freedom in that relationship, yeah, to speak your mind, to be true to who you are, where you feel suppressed. I'm not saying these are the things that Will Smith feels, but from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, hmm,
But it's funny when you say those things, yeah?
yeah.
Technically, is that not how Jada then is then feeling? That actually, if I can't talk about my first love, or I can't talk about, you know, feeling or
But
wanting someone to be more
sure.
manly or what have you.
Can we say? Can I just? Okay, let. It's been a minute since we've done one of these educational ones, isn't it? Yeah,
Mm.
but I feel like it's been a minute since we've done a podcast. Actually, to be honest, so guys, yeah, bear with us. We're still a bit rusty. Too second week here. It's not back like that yet. But okay, so when I was studying, I did a training last week. Yeah, a refresher on domestic abuse and
Mm.
domestic violence. Yeah, and what it looks like. Yeah, a person who the victim is somebody who isn't free in what is happening to them and what is happening in that relationship. Yeah,
They have no
it
choice.
they have no choice and it deprives them. Yeah,
Mm.
from when I hear these two speak. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the right definition. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that training because we recorded it on Zoom or whatever Microsoft Teams. But in this category or these two people that we're looking at, for me it seems like all these things are heightened by Jada. Yeah, I chose to be entangled because I wanted to feel a different kind of love. I wanted to fulfill something that I was missing. Yeah, what was his take on it before that happened? Do you understand what I mean?
Mm.
And I'm not saying he hasn't cheated because it might have. Yeah. It's the case of I feel like, our daughter should be able to do whatever. Yeah. What I don't hear his voice. Yeah. And oh yeah. So domestic abuse or domestic violence, yeah, or somebody who's being abused is somebody who feels inferior and they can't make decisions in the relationship because the other person is superior and they make all the decisions. You just have to go along with it.
Mm.
Yeah, that's an abuse in its own right. Yeah, and I feel like I agree with your statement that Will Smith might be a victim in all of this, but again, we're only going by what we've seen on the surface. Because
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
he's an actor, in it, so he could
yeah.
even when they first slapped that boy, I mean, it's that man Chris Rock here, I thought I thought he was acting, and I love
Well,
how Chris Rock took it.
I think he was in shock, and I think his silence has is actually saying a lot. And
Yeah,
I think that it was literally he was a bit stunned, and I know some people saying it was fake. It was fake. Um, but no, you can see he wasn't. He didn't know what was going to happen. But then actually he was a bit like, there's a bit where he kind of pauses afterwards and he's like, and then he looks to his left and he's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this is what's just happened. But I think he was actually in shock. And, obviously we talk, quite a bit about like trauma and I just wonder how he's gonna bounce back from that.
Well, his ticket sales went up, so I'm sure it's bouncing around his
Well,
bank
no,
account.
but mentally, financially, yes, he will.
Look,
Financially,
listen,
and there's
last
been a
week,
lot of.
last
Go
week they told you that money isn't certain things. You know he
You're
divorced.
right.
You know he divorced a couple of, I think, 2 years ago. So
Yeah, yeah.
he
And
needs
I
to
went to
make.
see his tour actually in '02. Oh, he said, "This is what this tour is paying for my divorce."
This is what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna go and watch him on the 12th when he comes to London. Yeah,
How is it?
definitely have to go and watch this geezer. But I just don't know. Yeah, if that was my partner, I wouldn't want my partner to put hands on anybody. Yeah, unless
Yeah,
that person has put hands on me. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But if the person doesn't put hands on me, yeah, I feel like fights have got to be fair. Yeah.
But did
First
she
of all,
know that he? Did she know? None of us knew that Will Smith was gonna go up and slap the guy. Like,
yeah,
but
but
she should. Either way, she knew that whatever it wouldn't have been good. She
what?
should have, like,
Yeah. And
yeah.
what you know your listen, yeah, you know your partner.
Mm,
Yeah. I've been in situations where I've had to say to people like, you know what, yeah, let's just go, forget it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not gonna be worth it, yeah. Because you know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody
someone's gonna
knows
lose it. Yeah.
everybody knows, yeah, when somebody touches somebody you care about, yeah, or hurts
Mm,
them, yeah, whether it's verbal, whether it's physical, your rage is high,
mm,
yeah, and if your personal person cannot calm you, and they just because I did a face and you want to just go now fight somebody, that's wrong. What's wrong with
It
you?
wasn't just a face though. There was a lot behind that face. Behind that
They,
face was definitely a conversation that they've had where she
several
says, "You
times,
don't stick up for me. You're
yeah,
not man enough for me. You
yeah,
don't protect me. You do
yeah,
not serve me." Like,
yeah.
yeah,
You let people
yeah.
clown on me.
You let people clown, and behind that face was
Yeah.
so much more.
But if I was Will Smith, I would have also given back the face as well. So you told the whole world you're sleeping with somebody else,
But yeah,
and I've
but
had to
they've
still
dealt with
grin and
that.
bear it.
Well, when he
They
grinned,
have
he was grinned and crying, and his eyes were red. But yeah,
it's yeah, I know.
that
I
photo, man.
I feel bad for Will. Do you know what I mean?
Mm, mm.
And I feel like that himself was just a cry for help, yeah. And I think what people should take, yeah, is read his book actually,
Oh,
because
okay.
it talks about how he's felt from childhood and the kind of relationships he seeks for in women.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sure.
so
Doing the social work thing,
yeah,
we're hypothesizing here that Will is the victim.
yeah.
Can Jada be the victim in any of this?
And of course there's always two sides to a story. Yeah. But Jada seems to be freely telling her story. You understand what I mean, yeah? Because it's not Will Smith that's leading with this is what
These, yeah,
this is what's been going on in my household.
these
Or this,
disclosures, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Jada's
Yeah,
just
that's what
telling
they
her
are.
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jada one day went to her garage, pulled out something, and red paint dropped on the table, and she thought, "That's it,
Hey,
red
red
table
table talk.
talks." Yeah, we're gonna spill blood on this dance floor. Yeah. She just thought, why not? I just start with myself, yeah. I do love Jada. She's actually really cool, yeah. But some things I just want to I would like to understand. It's not for me to understand that's their lives, but
Mm.
I because we look at mental health a lot here, uh, and we do try to promote a lot of mental health for men as well. And how would men deal with this? I'm curious to know. Yeah,
And
because
that's what they're saying because as much as people have been laughing about it, I think it's good that people's reactions have been a bit different and people are actually starting to see the impact. Because they were talking about when Tyrese had that breakdown. Was it about his kids? Or was
yeah,
it
yeah,
about his
his
kids?
wife, yeah, or
His
something.
wife.
Yeah.
When Kanye was breaking down about this whole situation with Kimmy Cakes and Pete, people
Yeah.
were sort of laughing, but actually we're like, these are like real these are real people. Like, these are real emotions. Like,
Yeah.
if this was a female, what would we be saying?
Yeah. I
You know?
feel like Kanye took it too far though.
I don't know. Again, I feel he's being
Because
very provoked. No.
no, but babes, yeah, and I love Kanye, yeah, but he was really like going for that Pete, calling him Sket Pete, whatever he was calling him.
Skeet Pete.
Yeah,
Did you see what Pete said? He said, I'm in bed with your wife.
yeah, but that was after Kanye had like, what's that word
But
what's that word that
triggered.
your friend used against me? Good.
Goaded, gouded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your friend Michelle. Yeah.
You didn't need to do that, Sheila.
Listeners, yeah.
I'm
What
giving
Michelle?
Sheila her yellow card. You're on a warning, Sheila. You're on a warning.
Michelle will tell you people that story one day, yeah. But let me carry on with this, yeah.
Sheila, you've got a yellow card. You've got one and one only. Sheila would just. Sheila don't forget nothing. This is the problem with Sheila. She don't.
Listen, Nurse. I can't forget somebody who offended me. Yeah. Just like yeah.
Oh my God.
Just like Will Smith, yeah, wasn't able to let that one go, yeah. For when his wife said to him secretly in the bedroom, "You don't defend me, yeah. You mug me off in the public, yeah." Listen, no, that girl offended me, but no worries, yeah. One day,
Okay, we move, Sheila. Sheila, we move.
how can you go say I'm good? Anyway, that's what it is, yeah. But so, if I was in a relationship, or if my partner was, I would like to think, yeah, that I could advise. Because what's going too far? Yeah, I think stepping somebody to this, and we're adults as well.
That's the problem. Anything that's going to jeopardize. I'm trying to think. I definitely want Dan to stick up for me to a certain point. But actually, in this day and age, I don't want my husband to stick up for me and end up in prison or dead or harmed. You understand? So if I know actually it could be one of those outcomes, then actually no, it's okay. I prefer for me to be clowned on, for my husband to look weak, but he comes home to me every night.
Yeah.
You understand? So
you see what I mean? Yeah, because it's one of those things where you're, as much as he's protecting you, you're protecting him as well.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a
It's not just
partnership.
you, your future, your family.
Exactly. Yeah. Because
Like your
imagine,
kids. Yeah.
I think the results. Yeah. Guys, we're using Will Smith, yeah, and Jada as a talking point, yeah. But the subject is bigger than that, because I think we've got to be mindful of our actions, yeah, and what what the possible outcome, or what's the word I'm looking for, the repercussions of our actions, yeah, because
or inactions,
yeah, exactly that. But because it's like so imagine, I think the Academy votes on the 18th, yeah, to see what's going to happen. Obviously, it was a bit clever. Before they fire you, you fire yourself. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is Jim Carrey still in the Academy?
I'm not sure, but he had a lot to say.
Have you seen? I know this silly guy, because he had a lot to say. People should search Jim Carrey when he won an award and he just went and grabbed the host and he just kissed her. No consent, no nothing. The woman clearly looked visibly upset and not happy. Yeah. He won an award and he just went up and just grabbed her cheeks with both hands and literally shoved his mouth. This was years ago. It looked
Was it the Oscars?
Yeah, it would have been Oscars or the Grammys or something.
Can't be the Grammys, not a musician.
Oh, the Oscars then. Yeah. Literally, it was terrible. And I just think,
yeah, I think it's in my memory.
It's years. I like the video. I've seen the clip and it looks old, like the 80s, early 90s. So it was many, many years ago. Actually, let's do one rule for one and one rule for everybody.
It's true, but the fact of the matter is, 30 years ago, these things didn't really matter.
Yeah, people weren't caring.
People weren't really caring.
I just think for me as well, like I said, Dan's Livy's school had a discussion. One of Livy's teachers was like, "Oh, he's not a good role model." And
that's too much. You're doing the most.
That's what I said, because he apologized straight away. He apologized.
No. He didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, but he didn't need to, because I was angry. But he did apologize the next day. Why should he apologize? Shills, if you've upset me,
please,
rightly or wrongly, however I react in the moment, At least he's being
Chill.
authentic.
Chill.
I don't think he should have apologized to Chris Rock straight away because he was pissed. No.
No. He had a minute to go away, yeah, and then when they've won that Oscar, to come back and
But
apologize. Yeah?
why would he be apologizing to Chris? Just
Just that-
because?
just the fact that it's look, yeah. I still stand by the fact that you need to keep my woman's name out of your mouth, yeah. But I'm sorry for hitting you. I shouldn't have acted that way.
And that's right, yeah. But
Yeah,
I just think
I apologize
right then and
for
there,
my actions towards Chris.
that hadn't registered to him yet.
He
was still pissed.
Listen, my man only came back to apologize, yeah, because now he knew what was at stake. Yeah.
But at least it was authentic.
It wasn't the next day, little note that he put out, the little statement, that wasn't authentic. Yeah.
I'm sorry to Chris's family. Yeah.
That wasn't authentic. You're not just doing it because we all know about what's it, yeah. What do they call it? PR. Whatever.
PR,
yeah. Just like when, our beloved Prince William, yeah, has been caught in the public, yeah, with so many things. Remember that little thing that he had about the African thing that he had made a comment, yeah. Then surprise, the next day when he was doing his visit in the community, they only put a black woman behind him wearing an African print.
Get out of here, man! Don't even get me started.
In the jungle. I'm sure that was even the music in the background. Yeah. In the jungle. And that woman was an African print behind him. And then imagine she was the one who was talking to say, Prince William is so active in this community.
I'm rolling down, my eyes, everybody. Yeah.
So you see what I mean, though, yeah? So I think Will Smith was prompted to say that. Yeah.
I get it, but he was angry. He was pissed. Like, I don't know. Maybe me because I've got a bit of a temper. But I just know.
I'm glad you said it to the public.
Yeah, I don't like.
This is what I deal with. Temper.
You're an idiot, Sheila. Because we know who's the one that pops off. My temper is controlled. Your temper is not controlled.
How's my temper not controlled, Michelle?
At all, Sheila. Your temper is not controlled.
How far does it take for me to be pushed?
Not that far, Sheila. When you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood.
It takes me about 6 months to be in the mood.
It doesn't take you 6 months. That's one particular incident, and I told you you're already on a yellow card for that, so don't bring that one back up.
Hey, listen here. Look here. Even on that particular incident, yeah, I was offended, yeah, 4 times before I reacted. Yeah.
Look at Sheila.
I've only got 2 cheeks, you know. The Bible
but God says keep on turning. Doesn't it say keep on turning?
No, it says turn the other cheek. I've only got 2, but it does say, yeah, forgive 7 times 70. Yeah,
and so you've got a long more time to go.
I forgave and forgot, boy.
You didn't forget.
Now clearly, in it. No, clearly. but babes, yeah. I don't know. Your temper's a little bit crazy. You don't have patience, and that's fine. Yeah,
a little bit. We don't have patience. We don't have patience.
This ain't it. I have patience.
You definitely don't have patience when you're not in the mood, Sheila.
Anyway,
trust me.
Every 6 months. But guys, yeah. But all I'm gonna say is, yeah, I don't think that apology came from the heart. Yeah,
it didn't. But if you feel offended, and you're right, do you know what it is though? But I just think, sure, if someone's anyway, people
don't apologize. Yeah,
he has
to
be
wrong and strong. You see,
no, you can't be wrong. Yeah, he has to.
He has to, because if you felt, yeah, what you did was correct, yeah. I'm approaching the person. Anyway, I don't know what happened behind the closed doors here, so I can't really talk on it. But from the fact that Chris Rock hasn't said nothing, yeah, he might not even accept that apology.
Oh well. Because I just think if I'm not that it's weird because I don't care about violence, but I just think
you don't care about violence.
No, wow. I don't. No, because I need to be. Let me be authentic. Yeah, let me be authentic.
So you want people to go fight each other?
I'm not saying people should fight each other, but what I am saying is that at that moment, what he did was he was pissed off. Yeah, and he hit him. You know, that's the way he's dealt with it, and it's like, even though, you know, we're saying it was wrong. So are we just saying nobody should put hands on each other?
Yeah.
Even if someone's clowning, nobody should put hands on each other.
The thing is, yeah, there's clowning, yeah. Babes, in all, like, I don't want to say this out of term, yeah. As one person that makes a lot of jokes, yeah, that wasn't a joke for somebody to be
No,
slapped about,
no,
especially when you was laughing before.
sure,
Listen, yeah,
you can't put weight on the joke. You can't put weight on that. Something that
Brethren,
offends you might not offend me. Something that
yeah,
offends me might not
no,
offend you.
okay, let me take this, yeah, but if Jada got up and went and slapped him, yeah, cool, because we all knew she wasn't here for
Okay,
the joke, yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
But the fact that, yeah, I'm also
You're right.
kikiing, yeah, I'm also here kikiing, yeah. I might as well be spudding you and saying, "Look, yo, bruv, yeah, let me use that
I
one.
know, right? He
Let me,
was. He
you
was.
might as well say to her, I'm gonna use it in the bedroom tonight, yeah. When she goes try and tangle with somebody else, yeah, I'll be like, if he likes it, I love it, yeah. No, yeah.
Oh,
If Jada got up and said to him, you know what, Chris, yeah, you're
you
you're
were
a
out of
you're
turn.
you're,
Yeah.
you're a stupid ass man, yeah. Cool, we saw her face, yeah.
That
I'm just
accent
feeling,
was terrible.
listen, I'm trying, yeah. I'm, I'll go listen. I'll go listen. Yeah, it's week 2 back on the mic.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad, my
Give
bad.
me a chance to
Give her
warm up.
grace, grace.
Yeah, yeah. Give me a chance to warm up. Yeah, I'm all over the shop floor. Yeah, but I would have been like, if Jada had did it, cool. She was really upset. If Jada had got up
Okay.
and stormed off, cool. But Will, the camera's on you and you're laughing. I'm sure even his head went back. Yeah. If it had long hair,
He
he-
clapped.
if it yeah, if he had long hair, he would have been doing a
He would
flip.
have whipped.
Yeah. So it's kind of like,
You're right. I've
bro,
never heard it being put like that. If it was Jada, it would have made a bit more sense
do you understand what
because
I
she
mean? Yeah.
lost it. Yeah.
Just like certain things. Yeah. If you're now arguing with a woman, yeah, you and a woman are arguing, yeah, and you guys get into a fight. It's not for Dan to now come and start punching the other woman.
Well, saying that, I've had like 2 or 3 fights in my
Eh,
entire life. Not Dan, but 2 girls were beating me up and had a
That's
male best
different.
friend at a time.
That's
Okay.
different.
And he didn't hit the girl, but he proper picked her up and
Cool.
threw her against
That's
the wall.
different.
Yeah.
It's two people that are sure. You always have people beating you up. We always had when you was younger. Yeah. First of all, that woman said to you, yeah, yeah. So the woman said to
The
you,
third
I'm
fight.
gonna sleep with your boyfriend. Yeah, I'm
She
not
said
gonna stop.
she did say I'm not going. She didn't say I'm going to. She said I am.
I'm sleeping with your boyfriend,
Sleeping
and
cow.
I'm not gonna stop. Yeah. I mean, she
That
was
wasn't
there
even a
like,
fight.
but she was there
That
like,
she called me
okay,
to tell me that.
okay then, continue.
That's not how it went. But yeah, it's not
Yeah,
how it went.
but I agree with Thursday. Yeah, and what he did. Because I know it was only that black guy that would be carrying girls like that in that Peckham.
No, it wasn't. It was a guy who went. It's Craig. Shout out to him. Tia
Yeah,
Fernandez. This was in Woolwich, and the girls. Yeah, it's
but
when I
I
was in
agree with
college.
that. I agree with that 100%. Yeah, and
What
even that
because he didn't hit them, but he
it
picked
was
one of up and threw them against the
yeah,
wall. Yeah.
and that's fine because there's two people against one. Let me just separate it. I think the most a man can do, or even a woman, yeah, is try and it's not even a sex thing anymore because these days everybody's everything, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh
So
God. We should actually talk on that, because Boris Johnson has come out and said
yeah.
some
Oh
things.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna talk on that one because BJ's really been talking this week.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
He actually said, I don't think. Let me not go there. Yeah, it's not every day. She was
It's
just,
not
just have verbal
rest.
diarrhea.
Yeah, rest.
No, but with that, yeah, I would say that's fair. I don't believe yeah, if a woman and a woman are arguing, a man should now be there starting to punch up another woman.
Mm.
Yeah, even if a woman and a woman are fighting, I don't think a man should be there trying to now punch another woman. Grab somebody and move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
separate it. Yeah, but don't you dare raise your hand to somebody else, even if you're a woman as well. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's how I see it. Yeah, Will Smith had no business. How comes somebody actually asked a really, really like poignant question? Yeah, there are so many things, yeah, that have come out in terms of like I think there was years ago, like Willow was sleeping with a man who was I'm not sure allegedly. Yeah, I put that on there. Allegedly, Willow was having a relationship or relations with a man that was really older than her. Yeah, I'm not talking about 2 years, 3 years. I'm talking about really, really older, bro. Yeah, in my world where I'm coming from, that's pedophile behavior, no?
Mm.
Why are you not hot for that?
Oh, I didn't hear this, but yeah, that's a
You,
bit mad.
you understand what I mean? Yeah. why are you not hot for the fact that of what your wife has been saying for a long time? Because
It's a build up of things. I think
yeah,
like a
and
with that,
this is
yeah,
where I
he
wanted to get
snapped.
to. Yeah,
Yeah, he snapped.
when
Yeah.
men, when it's not even just men, but okay, because this is concentrating on men and how men deal with things. Yeah,
Mm.
men build up with things. Yeah, and the outcome result is normally something so
An
extreme.
eruption. Yeah.
Yeah, so how can men talk? Where can men talk? And this is where I'll sound like I'm backtracking. Yeah, and this is where sometimes I've got to be sensitive with the male gender because oh, take it easy, bro, it's a joke. But to him, he's been eating away for so
How many
many.
times has he heard that?
Yeah, we've been eating at him. This entanglement
Yeah,
came out in
chicken, chicken.
2019, yeah, or
Yeah.
2020. I can't remember when it came out, yeah, but it might have been 2020 or 2019. I can't remember clearly, yeah. But for the last 3 years or whatever the time frame has been, Will Smith has been the butt of everybody's joke.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he's a great actor. Yeah,
Mm.
everybody loves Will Smith,
But
but
everybody's got a limit, man.
but
Everybody's got a limit.
everybody also laughs at him.
Mm.
Yeah, whilst he's building this great image, inside he's breaking. But it
Yeah.
looks like he has nobody to talk to because the person who should be talking to is even the same one who's
He's
painting the
clowning.
table red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
and now
clowning.
and now you think to yourself, how do you as a woman or you as a partner, how do you as somebody else's right hand, yeah, how do you support that person's mental health?
Mm.
Because we've got to be careful what we're doing to each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've had conversations with people, and people have said to me, when you do this, it makes me feel like this. Yeah, I've learned to listen to that. Yeah, when I was younger, I didn't understand that because I was just like, oh, being sensitive, man. It's not every day. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just not every day you have to be
It's not
this
everyday
sensitive.
mental health.
Like sometimes you think to yourself, like, what? Like, boy, I'm only just like popping to the road, down the road, yeah. It's not every day you must make a big deal about this outing, yeah.
Mm.
But you learn to feel like, oh, this is what this looks like in that person's world, yeah. And I think if whatever sex you are, yeah, be mindful of the impact of what you're putting out there and what that's having on your partner. Just be
Mm.
mindful. Not saying be controlled, not saying don't have your own opinion, but be mindful. How does this man or how does this woman really feel if I'm out there telling everybody, yeah, I'll be sleeping with the whole neighborhood and he knows it?
Yeah,
Or,
the repercussions.
yeah, but did Will Smith do right by his woman? Clearly not, because now she's saying he did too much.
Mad, mad, mad. It's terrible.
So men, yeah, take it from me. Take a listen out of Will Smith's book, yeah. Don't raise your hand for nobody because it will
Shit.
be you, yeah. You ain't got Will Smith's money that you can even just resign from that academy and make your own academy, yeah. It will be you trying to find a whole new career, yeah.
Exactly.
I wouldn't do it, yeah. No, I don't think I'm a fighter. And I say this with grace because, guys, if you see me catching a fight in the next couple of weeks, don't judge me. Yeah, yeah. But I can't use my hands like that. I can
I
use my
just say,
mouth.
God, don't push me. I was gonna say you can use your mouth, but I just say,
Yeah,
please, nobody should push me.
I can use my mouth. Yeah, but then that was going to get me punched, and then I'll have to retaliate. But
This East London, South London divide is showing.
yeah, you use your hands. I'll just use my mouth, and I'll be like, yeah, I said what I said. Bye.
Punk.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know, Shell. What are you saying to the people in closing?
I'm saying no. I think you've said it rightly. Just think about the repercussions of what you're putting out there. What do you want for your partner? I always say go to worst case scenario. You do
Yeah,
something and your partner sticks. What's the worst thing that could happen? Would you be okay with the worst thing happening?
yeah.
If
This
it's a
is
no, then actually just control your partner. Sit
and
back down,
and
go
if
home, go
somebody
to
says,
sleep.
yeah, this is what should be. You know what? Get out of that relationship because that person doesn't want
Yeah.
the best for you.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. That's what it comes down wanting
yeah.
the best for your partner.
Yeah, don't. If somebody's gonna
That's
put
it.
you in the situation, yeah, that takes you away from what you need to be doing, that hinders what your growth and your prosperity is, get
Yeah.
out.
And your prospects. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
don't do it, mate. It's not worth it. There's a lot of plenty of fish out there.
Well.
Yeah. Will Smith. Yeah. There's a lot of people here that are willing.
Well.
Yeah. Because it is what it is, but I don't know what to say anymore on this subject. I'm glad it's gone because the media really took it. However, I liked what Denzel said to him. Yeah, something along the lines of, at the height of whatever, yeah, the devil comes in to steal.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful, guys. Yeah. You don't have to be a Christian or somebody religious to understand that terminology or to understand the sentiment of that statement. Just remember, when you're about to when you're about to peak, yeah, there's always somebody ready to try and pull you back. So be careful. I took that, you know. I took that and I thought, yeah, man, be careful of somebody that comes to disrupt your path. Because in that moment, that man was gleaming, you know, and then that overshadowed. And you've got people saying that he's not a good role model. All because of one
I
thing.
know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Anymore.
It's
Literally.
like people have been waiting to strip the man, yeah? You know, all these years has been getting praised. Muhammad Ali, hey, Will Smith, yeah? King Richard, all these films that he's been doing for the last couple of years, yeah? Nobody's had a bad word to say about him. Now, all of a sudden, the man is turning up in community care, yeah? How do you do conflict resolution? And they're using Will Smith's picture.
Community care,
Did you not see the article? Yeah?
No, I didn't.
You guys, yeah, I'll send it through, yeah? I opened the community.
Little community care.
Even like listeners are even laughing because I don't even know what this is. Yeah, this is community care is our weekly read as social workers. Yeah, and it really live on the took front page of community because I read it every week, isn't it? Yeah, it took front page of it saying what can we learn from Will Smith in terms of conflict resolution. What can we? No, it wasn't even what can we learn.
Alone,
yeah, it says what can we teach Will Smith.
All of a sudden,
we're now teaching him. Yeah, I said this has gone too far. Yeah, it made it to people's assemblies. Yeah,
in schools. Yeah,
but I didn't hear nobody say everybody you got to go and watch that King Richard film because it's telling you what life is. Yeah,
I know, right?
So that one moment, yeah, took his glory, but
and other people's. You know, there was meant to be a guy that got his first Oscar.
Yeah, that Asian guy that did that film about being an immigrant, something about immigration. Yeah, yeah, and that was a brilliant film as well. So this is what I mean. But all I know is conflict resolution. Yeah, now that community cares, even using Will Smith as a point of example. Yeah, do you know what I mean? I was shocked pastors were not using it. Yeah, but
exactly.
My pastor's true to himself. Yeah, the next day he went on Instagram and put a post there. Yeah, and he quoted Denzel Washington.
The devil.
Yeah, but guys, yeah, it's been a quick one. It's just been a current one. It was obviously a thought we'll touch the topic from our perspective and share our views on it. My view is clear. Let's not be doing that. Yeah, I don't believe in physical altercations like that. Yeah, that wasn't needed. It wasn't that. If Jada
shouldn't have been that deep. Yeah.
It wasn't that deep. In coming from a world of comedy, yeah, that's a light joke. But Michelle has told me.
I was gonna say, yeah, I stand.
I can't. Look, Michelle. And let me leave you because
exactly. Yes, please leave me. Don't abuse me today. Yeah.
Because there's English in you. Let me leave you.
Thank you.
Sensitivity. Yeah. Babe, like legit. But I've seen Shell.
Don't say it. Yeah, whatever you want to say, don't. She tries to think of all the times.
I've made bad jokes. And you've really fallen back in laughter. Yeah.
I'm shaking my head, guys. I'm actually shaking my head.
Shell, yeah. I've made jokes, yeah. And you're really falling back in laughter, yeah. Even giving me a high five for some of them.
So, and I know they're totally out of pocket.
Yeah. And now you want to do big deal Will Smith, yeah, to come up and stop me. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't.
Oh, you're silly.
I'm gonna be very careful when I laugh around you now. I'll be like, this girl's about
You're
to
an
Will
idiot.
Smith me, yeah? Yes.
No, I would never. I would never. But I just think people need to. Conflict resolution is the one as well. Everybody should learn
Yeah,
how to talk and manage conflict and, just deal with stuff so that it's not even getting to that point.
yeah,
Because that wasn't, we all know already, he wasn't angry about that joke. There was so much more that
yeah,
slap represented for him and his
yeah,
household and his marriage and his mental health. So,
mhm,
there was a lot, that it exposed that incident.
yeah. But we'll go for it and then we'll see what's good.
Mm.
Guys, let us know what you think in the boxes. We don't really want to know about Will Smith because obviously that story's gone and past. But what should your partner do? What's your expectations from your partner in terms of of defending you? Not even your partner, your friends. What do you think? Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm.
Because I just kind of like think if something is wrong, you highlight it. If my friend expresses something, I will do exactly what Will Smith did in part two and say, listen, they don't really like that joke. Yeah. Ah, Mum, I had a friend once when we were kids. Well, I say kids when we were younger in our 20s, yeah. She made it very clear, and my mum heard her say it. I think my mum used to listen to my phone conversations anyway. Yeah. She made it very clear that she didn't like a certain name I used to call her. I used to call her Banana. Yeah. For reasons being, she was a bit light on the eye. Yeah. So I used to say, I was going on Banana, innit? Yeah. So then she says, I don't like you calling me that. Yeah. So one day I say it. And my mum came to me and says, what is your problem? Yeah. Your friend has told you she doesn't like you calling her that name. And
It's-
when my mum said that to me, it hit home. I still said it again. But if that girl had gone and punched me, I would have understood it.
You would have had
Yeah.
to take it.
But if somebody else had punched me, when they've been also agreeing to Banana, I would have been like, what? So listen to what people are saying. I would have appreciated
Listen.
it if Will Smith had just said, keep my names, da 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 da. And if it continued, then go and punch him. Cool. I already told you how I feel. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Shut
Banana.
them out.
I
So I'm
hope the
gonna,
person's not listening. I'm sorry.
I don't even think they're listening, yeah. But people that know it will know it. I won't even go into that story again, but I'll leave it
It's
there.
not.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Right,
Yeah.
guys.
So, guys, tune in. Do the normal things that you do every week. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. What are your expectations from your friends, from your partner? Yeah, what's going on? Bonnie and Clyde. Are you Bonnie and Clyde?
No, we're not. They,
Yeah.
they killed each other, no?
I don't know. I'm thinking it from Beyonce and what's it, Jay-Z. He do anything necessary for her. She does anything necessary for him. She don't necessarily occur, huh? So,
Peace.
guys, coffee with the laughter. Yeah. On that note, we're out. Have a great
Yeah,
Saturday. Whatever you're doing, drink loads of coffee, enjoy your day, chill, relax, because you know what? It's gonna be a cold day.
I know, right? Oh,
April
right.
showers are amongst us, yeah. So
Wrap up warm.
wrap up warm. Don't be fooled like I was, and just keep safe.
Right, take care, guys. Bye.
Bye. Don't punch me, Michelle. Leave me alone. It's just a joke, Michelle.
Wow.
Gosh, yeah. Leave me. You've been laughing at my Jake Salties, yeah?
You're terrible. You're terrible.